But yeah, obviously, good opponent, very good opponent, and they punish you if you're not on it for a split second, and that's what happened today. So, but overall, there were so many good moments, especially with the ball. I think we showed a lot of improvement, but yeah, there's still work to do, and that's what we're gonna do.
Brilliant start to the game as well, and Cody and Diogo's interchange for that first goal, and the finish as well from Cody, brilliant.
Yeah, definitely. Obviously, we have the quality to punish them if they also make a split-second mistake, and yeah, that's what we did. But unfortunately, we're not on the winning side today. But obviously, in pre-season, it doesn't really matter that much. Luckily, it's about the progress that we have to make, and we have to learn from certain situations, and that's what we're going to do. It's been amazing to be here again, seeing all the fans, the love, the games that we played, the training sessions that we had. It's been intense, but obviously very good, and I think we can go back home with a very positive feeling.
The second goal, obviously, for you, first as Liverpool captain. We saw you working on set pieces in the open training session a few days ago. Was that something from there?
We work on set pieces every game, and in my opinion, I should be more clinical at times as well. So that's what I'm working on. And today I was free and I could score.
You mentioned about being punished. Is that something that is a benefit of playing a team like Bayern, that it is a split second and world-class players will make you pay?
Yeah, 100%. Obviously we want to play on the highest level. We want to compete with the highest level teams and players, and you have to be on it every second of the game. And unfortunately, a couple moments in the game we weren't, and then they punish you. That's how it is. But we can do that as well to the other teams. We have to find a way to stay more than focused for 95 minutes and obviously don't concede. Obviously, what I said, we still in pre-season, we make changes. The intensity is up, so we have to just keep going.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, Virgil taking the positives from pre-season, and also acknowledging the fact that these games, the results ultimately don't really matter in the scheme of things. Teams have had fabulous pre-season campaigns, then bombed when it started for real. And they, as well as Bayern, will look at things today and think there are good things, but also things to sharpen up in between now and the kick-off.
Yeah, and like you said, it's a friendly, so it doesn't matter as much, but it's if these lessons are learned, I think that is the key thing. If you don't learn from these mistakes, and then, for me, then that's the most important thing right now. And look, there are plenty of positives. You score 3 goals against Bayern Munich. That's not an easy feat at all. But I think Virgil, as a centre-half, will be disappointed to have conceded 4 goals. As a player, you have that individual desire. So as a striker, it's, if you come off a pitch, maybe not having much involvement or scoring a goal, having an assist, you feel a bit disappointed. And I know as a defender as well, you want to have clean sheets, and that's key for them. So I don't think he'll be happy having conceded 4 goals the way they did. But you've also got to take the positives, because you can't have that negative mindset with 2 weeks away from the season starting.
Did being a captain lift your performances, impact on how you approach the day-to-day job? Because that's the challenge he now faces week in, week out for Liverpool.
Yes, I think it did. I think I took the responsibility in terms of it drove me to set an example. Was I setting an example off the pitch? No, probably more on the pitch in terms of the way I played and drove the team. But being a captain, there's all so much going on nowadays in terms of off the pitch and things like that. So my role was probably more of being on the pitch in terms of the way I played, my performances, and that's why I tried to lead by example on the pitch. But it was, we'll see what it brings to Virgil, if it brings pressure or he can handle that pressure. I think he can. I think he's obviously done it enough last couple of seasons since he's been in the football club. So I don't think it will change him. I think it might actually give him a lift in terms of that he is the captain, he's the leader. He's vocal, he's an understand, but he has to perform well as well, not just organise everybody else. He has to keep his performances to the top level, and hopefully that will bring a successful season for Liverpool. And he's now effectively got a week and a half, 2 weeks to get his message across, decide how he wants to steer this team going into the new season. This is an important little spell for him as well as the team. Yeah, it is. I've been a captain myself as well when I played over in Australia, and when you first get that role, you almost feel like you want to do too much, and actually it takes away from your game. So I think
Charlie made a key point there. I think it is so important that Virgil firstly focuses on himself, and I think as a leader then people will follow him. You know, if he sets the example, others will want to follow, and that's how then I led as a captain. You know, first to training, you know, doing everything right on and off the pitch, and then, you know, I think the mentality that this group have got now. I was at the academy last week, and Trent came over and did a Q&A with the under-18 boys, and he said now it's just a completely different ball game up there at the AXA training ground. You know, everyone's pushing everyone, everyone's wanting to get better in the fitness testing. You know, and Mo Salah I think has got a huge part to do with that as well. Trent said that openly, that he is